More than 84,000 Russian servicemen have been killed in Ukraine since February 24th. These figures are reported by the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. The Russian mobilization campaign failed to change the situation on the front. The Ukrainian army not only successfully defends, but also actively liberates occupied settlements.
And you say there is no Lend-Lease?
In the de-occupied territories, the Russians often abandoned not only equipment but also ammunition depots. The Ukrainian soldiers are already successfully using them. And this will create an additional demoralization of the enemy. According to experts, they already have a shortage of various types of ammunition.
Russia has only around 120 Iskander ballistic missiles remaining in its arsenal. The situation with artillery ammunition is even worse. Western officials have told that Russia has around a month's worth of it left. One reason why it decided to abandon the Kherson front. From an article of The Economist.
6 tanks, 7 armored vehicles and 2 artillery systems were lost by the Russian troops on November 19th. This was reported by the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine.
It was confirmed that the concentration of enemy's troops in Mikhailivka-Skadovsk district was destroyed by fire. The losses were up to 40 soldiers killed and 70 wounded. They were taken to medical facilities in the temporarily occupied territory of the Autonomous Republic of Crimea.
Media Zona, the BBC Russian and a team of volunteers were able to confirm the names of 9,001 Russian servicemen killed while fighting in Ukraine as of November 18th. At least 259 of them were mobilized. Their deaths have been confirmed by official reports and the bodies have been handed over to relatives. But relatives have already lost contact with many of the others mobilized men who have been taken to war since the end of September. They are considered missing. According to Ukrainian intelligence, the occupiers installed a crematorium near Novopavlivka in the Donetsk region at an oil refinery.
Local residents said that the stench was terrible. When the trucks come, like a crematorium, like the concentration camps of the Third Reich. I think this is done in order to hide the real losses. This is the first thing. And the second is not to compensate the families of those killed.
However, Ukraine dominates on the battlefield, regardless of the efforts of Russia to recruit mobilized men and even prisoners for the war in Ukraine. The motivation of Ukrainian soldiers is as high as possible. They are defending the independence of their country. And in addition, they have more high-precision ammunition, while the Russians suffered significant losses and do not realize what they are fighting for. Reported by Roman Smoler, Natalia Husak, UATV News.